What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Cool Kids Clubhouse. My name is Heather. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to be talking about not taking things personally. Ooh, this is an important one. Before we get into our discussion today, I want to first welcome any first-time newcomers to the club. We're so thankful for you to be with us today. In the description box below is a link to our website. There you can watch our welcome video, find out what we're all about, and if it's something that is calling you to be part of the revolution and you want to join the club, you can join the club right there. There's also music, quotes, all kinds of stuff for you to check out at the website as well, and also we have our links to our Instagram account and all that good stuff. Before we get into our discussion today, we are going to open with our Clubhouse Oath. It is our rock and our foundation to help us each and every single day to try our best to be that change that we wish to see in the world. So here we go, the Clubhouse Oath. Today I will try my best to speak with impeccable word, to be a faithful friend. I will try my best to not take things personally. I will try my best to not make assumptions. I will try my best to not steal anyone else's love, and I will try my best to celebrate not only my successes but other successes as well. All right, so now that we are ready to get into our topic for the day, I can't express enough how important this is to not take things personally. It is so hard, and let's be honest, people, it's probably one of the hardest things that we have to do as we navigate and move through life and all of our relationships and experiences. There's so many things that are going to come in from others, from the world, that when we initially hear it, feel it, or even think it, or think about that, we always bring it back to how that affects us, whether it's how or what the person said or did, how it made us feel, what the ramifications are going to be for us. We connect virtually all of our affairs and all of our experiences with a personal factor, and that's natural. It's what we're going to do. So let's just start with that first one. Somebody's in a discussion with you and you're going back and forth, and they say something, and immediately we think they're talking about us or they're thinking something about us. It can go on and on and on of how we can take that personally. And then what do we usually do with that? Once we take things personally, we take it on, we think about it, we dwell on it, we try to figure out where or how or what we did to either come across as that person that they're explaining or mentioning to us within that conversation, about how we made them feel or what we did. So to take that personally is so difficult not to do. Let's use that same example of being in a conversation with somebody. Are we actually listening? Are we taking in what they're saying before we have that reaction of taking it personally? Or are we fully listening to see what they're actually saying? Because it could honestly, 9 out of 10 times when I've been in a situation like this and my gut reaction or my instinct drew me to connect it personally, and how or what they were saying to me, is it about me, or what is it about me or the situation that involves me that is either hurting my feelings, making me feel unvalued, making me feel like they don't like me, or making me feel like they're mad at me. That's the personal connection that we draw from others' words and actions constantly in life, and it gets us into that constant circle of staying stuck and focusing on just that particular part of the conversation and how it made us feel. So all the while they were sharing with us and having their turn to express their contribution to the conversation, we're already stuck and lost in the part that we all of a sudden are taking so personally, and it's making our heart beat, making our mind race, making us angry or frustrated. So how do we not take things personally? It really is one of the hardest, most difficult challenges that I have had to work through in life. And to not take things personally, it's actually pretty simple, because what others think and feel about us, whether they come directly out to say it, whether we're using the words that they've shared with us and we're taking it and spinning it around and then turning it into something that makes us take it personally, as go back to the laundry list of, ooh, they don't like me anymore, oh, they must not love me anymore, oh, maybe they don't think I'm a hard worker, or maybe they think I'm not a good friend, or, you know, it goes on, or they don't call, so we're taking that personally of all of those, of that laundry list that we just went through. So how do we not take things personally? And I think it's really just using that simple, good old-fashioned, call it cliche, if you will, saying that, you know, what others think and feel about us really is none of our business. That is their stuff. And it's their opinion, it's their thoughts, it's their experiences that they are going through the process of thinking and feeling. And we could have very easily have caught them at a bad time. They might have had a really bad day, and we call them just to say hi, and they gets to be, oh, I can't talk right now, I gotta go, bye, and just hang up. One example of a way that we can automatically start taking that personally. Oh, well, God, what did I do? Or, geez, that wasn't nice. Why would someone do that? Why would someone act like that to me? We all have our varieties and genres that we can really go back and look at how often we have got stuck from taking things personally. So let's use this time to reflect and to maybe go back to some of those moments when we did so and how that made us feel. We got stuck. I know so many times I've gotten stuck of, you know, why don't they love me anymore? It must be something that I did. What can I fix about me? And although going through our own personal inventories of where we want to level up or motivate us to move us into making changes in our own lives for us to be the people that we want to be, for us to be those changes in the world, it's always necessary to go through that inventory and have those honest discussions with ourselves. But that's us with ourselves. When we're taking it in from others and using that to browbeat, go into martyrism, you know, be victims of other people's thoughts and emotions that we are not even sure if that's really what the intention was or what they really said, because chances are as soon as our minds and our hearts start taking things personally, I know for myself, I automatically shut down and I'm no longer involved in the conversation to where I can be open to receive and hear what the other is sharing. So when I'm in situations like that now and my mind automatically triggers to be like, ooh, well, that wasn't nice, or oh, I didn't do that, or trying to find ways to react instead of responding before taking some time to really process it or think or ask questions. I heard you say this, So it made me feel this way, and I'm trying not to take it personally. I just want to, check in. Is there something going on? Am I taking this right? And I have used that practice in some of my communications. And 9 out of the 10 times, the thing that I am taking things personally automatically and then try to filter through the process or go directly to the person to ask them if this is what, when you said this, it made me feel this way, and I'm trying not to take it personally. So can you help me walk through that? Is that, am I correct in that? Is that how, did I hear you? Did I hear you right? And that's always a great way to follow up or to continue the conversation in a healthy way. So that way we make sure that we're hearing another as to what we think they're sharing with us. So I don't know. This is one that, as I said, it's so hard not to. So what do? We try our best every day to not take things personally. Sometimes it really has nothing to do with us in the first place, and it really frees up our minds, our hearts, and our time to use the time and energy that we would spend when we are taking things personally, and then going into whatever tailspin or chain of effects that usually coincide when we do take things personally, like trying to defend ourselves, trying to figure out how we can fix ourselves so they don't think that, or go into that twist and turn to another of how dare they think that, and then turning that into judgment or thinking that we have a say in how they should think or feel. So let's keep it simple, and let's try our best each and every single day to not take things personally. Thank you for joining us today. I can't wait to read in the comments below some examples of when you may have caught yourself in a moment of taking things personally, and please share with us what you did to turn that around, or had the experience of taking something personally and being brought to reality of that person not even remotely, or that situation not even remotely being in alignment with where your mind and your heart went with it, because you were taking it personally. Comment below anything that you want to share regarding this topic. We can all use, those motivational techniques that you might have to share about this subject, or like I said, just different experiences that you've had with it. If you have any great songs or music or quotes that you think fit perfectly underneath this topic, please share them as well. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.